welcome back to some more Planet Coaster today. Um, a couple of plans for today um, is I want to start by doing something more with this space. It's very basic right now, which is fine, but I don't know. It's basically something, I don't know what just yet. I'm going to figure it out. But I feel like it needs something other than a fence and like a little sign doorway. But yeah, I feel like it needs something more. And you've got all this gap here, so let me just fill this in with my custom brushes. I want this. I hate it. I know that's awful. I'm awful with empty space. I don't like empty space. I probably shouldn't be bothered by it, but I don't know what it is about it. I don't like it. I like to feel something. Right. So yeah, the plan for today is I want to pretty up this place properly. Do something with the building for here. These buildings need a bit of work. I'm still so conflicted with this coaster. I just don't know what it is about it. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. I can't lie. Uh, I'm going to do something about this. I can't tell you what. It needs something. I don't know what needs to change. Something needs to change. So the bits I'm okay with, I'm happy with this bit and the fact that it goes round and loops around. But then it gets to this area, and it's kind of like, yeah. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to do something about it. I don't know what it is, but it's driving me insane. I'm not happy about it. It needs to change. Um, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sit here and stare at it for like ages and figure out. Maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know. We'll figure out what we're going to do there. But anyway, moving on. So yeah, I want to build the buildings, pretty this place up, and get some kind of path. Hopefully get a couple of flat rides down in this area. There will be a hotel. I think I mentioned it in the last episode. I think I'm gonna have like a hotel here or here, and then like have the water park, or like part of the hotel here, and then part of the hotel here, and then part. I don't know. I haven't decided on do the water park and stuff yet. I think it's a good spot for a water park though. So maybe the hotel will just go here, and there'd be like a bridge to the water park, so you could get a water park entrance, and then there'll be a bridge here too to get into the hotel. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but this will probably be where the water park sits, which I think is a good place. It's not too big, but it probably will come like all the way around here though, so. And a lot of this will go. I'm just going to look good. So we'll figure that out, but that's not, I don't know when I'm going to do the water park, that's kind of just where the plans are. So yeah, there's going to be paths along here, and then we're going to get some flat rides down, maybe another coaster down, some shop. We'll see. I haven't really decided on where I want to take this just yet, and I don't know if I want to go completely themed or not. That I have not decided at all. So we'll see. But yeah, let's, whilst you're here with me, let's. So we have these scenery brushes, right? So I have a couple of custom ones. I feel like I need a new one though. I want one which is just flowers. Because Save the changes. I'm trying to copy what are these? Intensity 35, scenery ignore, size 5, void paths, intensity 100. So, alright. I don't really know what I want to do about the maximum. I think the maximum 81. What have I done for the maximum? Sorry, what have I done for the maximum? 81 voice. I just kept that with 5 meter object spacing. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I pretty much left it as default. Okay, that's fine. So we've got that flower, which is the 4 meter one. The flowerless void one. That works. Yes. And we have sunflower clusters. I don't really want massive sunflower clusters. Water is obviously no good. Foxglove. You can have some floss. Foxgloves. So got like I don't think there's any harm having small as well. Just because it will help a bit. And then I want small for or like a single sunflower. So a lot of flowers aren't flowers. These are we can have a medium aloe vera plant. The thing with brushes is like, see, one thing with this game which is quite frustrating at the moment is they need to do an update which just adds a bunch of foliage. Because we do not have much foliage, like flower wise, to the point where I'm like kind of, I don't know, like it's gonna very quickly get quite repetitive, especially when you're like me and you don't even know what half of these flowers are. Because I haven't done. So it's like, you know, like where's the heck is an ice plant? Oh, that's so I don't know. So you got things like aloe vera, which is fine. Leaf cabbage. Whoa, that's intense. Blackthorn bushes, standard. Bracken fern, standard. Bulrushes, which obviously are no good unless you're. Yes, I don't know. Like, I've always like just manually placed everything. It's cool that you can change the colour of all of this, so that's very cool. So I'm kind of like, I'm a bit conflicted on what I want to do when it comes to the flowers, because like I said in the first game, you'd have to manually place. It was tiring, a lot of work, and took a lot of time, but it did work. But like there is so much empty space here that I don't know. I need to be able to. I need to learn, right, when it's okay to have empty space or not. Because I hate all of this empty space, but there's no point in filling it all up. Because if I fill all this up, it's just going to look a mess, right? So it's like, how do I want to do it? What is a general good rule of thumb when it comes to filling in areas with empty space without empty space to a certain extent is good. You know, I mean, there's so much empty space in the world, right? So how can I make the empty space less like an issue, right? Unless I just simply just do something simple as that, but that you're not even going to notice, right? Because that looks exactly the same as this one. Like the short grass and the long grass looks practically the same. But this on the other hand might help. Just help add a bit of. Okay, we. Just add a bit of like variety, I guess. Okay. Rocks, meadows, or something. I mean, that helps a bit. Definitely helps a bit. I think we should have some kind of trees. I'm gonna try and just do my best, I guess. No, not scenery. Scenery, where are our trees? So, like, look at that tree, that tree. Whoa. Nice eucalyptus. Bam. Just like this image. Okay, we're gonna figure this out, it's fine. Where is a beach cabbage? That's not the right one. No, it's the icy plant. Ah, this one. Icy plant flowering. Icy. Yeah. Oh, what are those dots about? What is that about? Interesting. Never seen that before. Stuff like this, like, see, being able to do this. See, it looks like you've got two separate plants there. You don't, but it looks like it. So I kind of like the idea of. So we can just. That's so pink. Red though. Oh yeah. Red and like yeah. See, like stuff like that. It's then so that's alright. I'm happy with that. But then there's still this all of this space. It's because stuff like this is really good for filling in gaps. Like, unfortunately, there is no feature to brushes again. Let's command this. So if you go on the scenery brushes, if I go on this, right, there is no way to like change the colors, right? If you could randomize the colors on the scenery brush, that'd be very cool. And I hope that, I don't know how complicated that is for a company to, I guess, code. I mean, I know coding can be complicated. I've learned, so I know it can be complicated, but I don't know how complicated something like that is. Like, is it super complicated or not? So we'll have like a rose bush here. Nice red roses. I do love roses. I don't really want the same colour as that. Maybe like a teal. Yeah. And then what else we got? Wild garlic. And then a yucca plant. Which looks too tropical, I would say. So you have that's as far as like in terms of a couple of flowers. We have foxgloves, which you can do a lot with. You can do a lot of different colours for these guys. But like for the most part, there isn't a ton of options, is there? They're cool. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So we'll figure that out as time goes on, right? Before I spend too much time actually in person rather than doing stuff, because otherwise this video will be incredibly long. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do, and I'll bring you guys back after the little time lapse in a bit. We got a decent amount done. I mean, I've been doing this over the course. I've kind of been like wanting to play the game, but not completely motivated to play the game. So I've like wanted to, but not. So I've kind of pulled away a little bit. I remember recording the last episode months ago. This probably the first episode, sorry, months ago. And I've kind of been working on this episode for a while. Like I said, I've been on and off desiring whether I want to play it or not. But we wrapped up about 8 hours. 8 hours worth of kind of what's the word? 8 hours worth of like building. That's what I was looking for. So a decent amount. Again, like I said, not as much as maybe I could or should do. But you know, I don't mind. Just chucking some of these down because, like I guess, they're complaining that they're tired. There's still a lot of stuff that I want to do. So we've got a decent amount done. Not a ton, as I just mentioned, but we got a fair amount done. So I kind of just walk you through what I did as I placed these couple of benches down, just to give our guests somewhere to sit, chill, or things happen. So obviously the clearest thing here is I went ahead and I painted this. I painted the coaster. So these three colors, this dark blue, this what's actually technically four. So this dark orange, dark blue, and dark green, along with this like kind of cream color, are the colors of my logo. Same with this path. So this path is a combination of all those colors. I don't know if it's a bit much. It's a bit loud, so I may change it. But for now, that will do. So I did that just to spice things up. I went ahead and I built our first flat ride. I added a couple of my own additions to it. This one, yeah, so it ended after these four, and I added an air grab, a drifting, and a rail slide. Built a quick queue line and an exit, coloured it. So, because the guests were getting bored, which is understandable because it's literally just a coaster and nothing else. So this will give us a flat ride. That's our first flat ride that went down. I don't know if I'm going to sit here and if I'm going to like build a skin for it per se. I haven't really decided. Skins for this kind of thing take ages because I am awful at details for buildings. Like when it comes to building buildings, I'm just really bad at detailing stuff. It's the same in Minecraft. It's just the way I've always been. I can build the shapes and the structures, but detailing it all is just not for me. I've just never been good at it. So yeah, I don't remember what of these buildings you saw. I think maybe these buildings were here, maybe they weren't. I don't know. I kind of added a couple of changes to them though, and they've got a little bit of detail again. I'm awful at detailing, so I've kind of just like, yeah, it is what it is. And then each of these have got their own canopy that matches the colour um, of the food stall, which I thought looked neat, just because I felt like it. So I do want to build a queue line here at some point. And then the main thing that you saw me do a lot of work on is this. This isn't complete, but this will eventually, once I've completed it, be a climbing frame. You know, as you get parks and stuff. You got the climbing area, got a couple of slides. There's still a lot that I need to do. But I guess I'll show you a progress update, and then we'll kind of finish this off next stream, next episode, sorry, and it will hopefully be wrapped up, and then that will be placed in this area here where all the guests are. So I'll place that like here probably. Obviously, guests can't use it, but it's just a decoration thing, and I want to build a fence around this as well. But this kind of just it, just very basic. I didn't do a ton. And then I went ahead and I kind of prepped this area. So this area will be like a pirate cove area. It's very small. The idea is to have a coaster for kids. So it's meant to be like a kid-focused area. So there'll be a pirate ship, you know, that swing. There'll be a coaster and maybe a couple of other bits. I just felt the necessity to just go ahead and just build a pirate area because I thought it'd be cool and fun. I love some of the building pieces in the pirates. So I'm looking forward to doing that in the next episode. And then this is kind of just a basic outline of what the wall around the cove will look like. I will detail it and finish it up in the next episode. Oh, but that also meant I had to dig a giant hole and make this deeper because the water wasn't going where it was supposed to go. So I had to make all of this deeper. But it's all here now. Still water everywhere. Um, and then I will build a coaster station as well. Right now I haven't got one, but that will be done. And we built the photo booth. So this is toilets. So you got some toilets here, and then next to it you have a photo booth. Very simple decoration, but you have photo booths in the game, photos in the game now, which are really cool. So I put so you could put your photo pretty much anywhere, like where the most excitement is. So I could put it down here, but I felt they're going to get airtime and they're going to go back down here, and I think this is the best place to put it. So I've kind of put the photo camera here for now. So that's going to be cool. So guests can go ahead and buy their photos if they desire, if they so desire. But that's kind of it. Considering the amount of time that I spent, considering I spent 8 hours doing this, I really didn't do that much at all. I really didn't. It's a lot of trial and error, a lot of replacing and removing and making subtle changes here and there. It just adds up. Like this whole build took ages, and like this alone is like 6 hours worth, which is sounds crazy. Like how can that be 6 hours? Okay, maybe not 6 hours, but definitely a long time. It just takes time to line things up and make things look good. I don't really know where the time goes when you play this game, to be honest. It's like you look at stuff and there's no way that's like 6 hours worth of content. And it just is. I don't know. I don't really know. It's kind of strange to me, um, like how much time you can use up so quickly, where you feel like you've done basically nothing, um, which is always interesting for me. Um, but yeah, that's kind of it. Like I said, I didn't really do a ton. I think did I build the coaster in a time lapse? I cannot remember. I can't remember if I built the coaster last episode or this episode. Um, like I said, I've been doing this episode over a long period of time. I think last episode, I think I literally just built like this entrance area and made a couple of other small changes here and there. I don't think I did anything else. I think all of like everything from this entrance that way, or maybe not. Maybe like I did this. Um, Kind of just like yeah, just took time. It's just I don't know. I can't remember exactly how much I've done, so I can just show you everything. Oh, I will show you this as well. In the time lapse, you'll see that I went ahead and just added some subtle decorations here and there for this. I hate the fact that guests go through. I don't think guests do. I think it's just staff members. Just some small decoration. I thought it looked cool to have like a chain connecting two of these together. A couple of lights. I don't know. It just felt fitting. Um, it's fun to do. I just love this kind of like building style, this kind of like steampunk piratey build style. It's so fun to do. Um, so yeah, but that's kind of it. I mean, I'll give you a bit more of a look at this um, for you guys. So this path will eventually lead around here, and I think somewhere around maybe this area, maybe around here, I'm gonna build a bridge, which will take the guests to the Pirate Cove area. Which is the next project we're going to tackle, which I'm excited to tackle. See how that goes. There'll be docks everywhere, like all along here and whatnot. I think it'll be really fun to see what I can pull out my hat in a way, in a sense. But yeah, that is it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and promise you'll see Planet Coaster often, simply because it is a very time-consuming game. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the game so much. I do love it, but I always get kind of demotivated when I see some of the builds that other people build, and then I look at mine and like, wow, theirs looks so much better than mine. Like, what am I doing wrong, right? Like if you look at some of the builders that I've seen on the workshop and stuff, it's kind of I don't know. It just puts me in a position where I'm just like, oh, I don't really want to be doing this because it's so what I build is so unimpressive versus everyone else, right? And it's kind of like I don't know why I'm just like I have a creative mind. I'm just not very good at being creative, and I've said this many a times. I have a really creative mind, but I'm just not good at being creative, in a sense of like um, my creative ability is pretty mediocre. Although I am creative as a person, it's just how I've always been. I've never really been able to polish up my creativity in a sense to basically make it so that I can kind of just be better at that kind of thing. So it's just the way it is. It sucks, but hey, we move, right? At the end of the day, it is what it is. But yeah, that will be it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. Check out my link in the description of this video if you want to check out all my socials. There is a link there that will take you to everything that I have, both my YouTube channels, my Twitch, whatever else I've got. It's all there for you. So just go ahead and click that link and you shall see what I can and what I do and what I don't do. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe for more content from me. Check out my socials, like I mentioned, and I shall catch you all later.